Alright, Derek. So, this video is going to be about how to water these plants. Like this guy, this guy, this guy, and others. So the first thing you're going to do is go to the bathroom and take the Infantino's pizza cup. And you're going to want to put it under the sink and fill it up pretty much to the top. Alright, and then what you're going to want to do is you're going to take the Infantino's pizza cup, walk into my room, go over to these two plants right here. These two plants are different plants and they both need water. Here's how you water the first one. You're going to take your cup, you're going to pour about half of it into here. Alright, see about half left. And then you're going to take the other half in the cup, and you're going to pour it into here. Alright, now you should see we have an empty cup. You might think you're done in here, but you're not. Here's what you got to do. You got to go back to the bathroom, and you want to fill the cup up about, oh, I don't know, 3/4 of the way. Maybe 2/3. See, look at that. That's an ideal Infantino's cup. And then you're going to want to go back into my room with your Infantino's cup. And you're going to want to pour it into the palm tree. Now the palm tree, you have to pour very carefully. So sort of like that, a little bit of that. So you want to get even water distribution all across it. Now you got to pour the entire cup of water into there. Now the palm tree, when you do this actually, what you need to do too is take this bottle of water, and then you need to gently spray it a few times. You might think this is stupid, and it is, but the reason you do this is to keep the leaves from drying out and ending up like this leaf. You don't want that. Now, we take the Infantino's cup, we go back to the bathroom. We fill the cup up the entire way. Okay. Now we go into the living room. Now you're going to want to turn the light on for this because this is important. This guy, you probably don't need to water. Ignore him. Then you need to come over to this plant and you're going to pour about 1/3 of the cup into here. Maybe a little more. Then you're going to go over to this plant and you're going to pour the remainder of the water into here. Now, remember, 1/3 on the shelf, 2/3 on the table. Now what you do is you walk over to the kitchen next to the room in which you live. And hey, look, you have a package. Then you go over to the sink and you take the Infantino's cup and you fill it up the entire way again. Great. Now you take this and you apply it between each of the plants until you see that the soil is completely soaked. Like that, and then maybe a little bit over this guy. Great. And then if Brian isn't home, what you do is you go over to Brian's plant, which should be in his room somewhere, but is here right now, and you pour the rest into here. And then there's actually a bonus plant that we're going to talk about. So you go over to the sink again, you fill the cup up most of the way. And then what you do is you walk. You're walking, you go into the laundry room, you think, there's no plants in here. Well, you're mistaken. There is a plant in here. It's this plant up here. Now, you have to reach up, you have to grab him like this, and you have to bring him down. Now, watering this plant is not easy. what you have to do is you have to pour some water into his leaves like that. A little bit of that. Just enough, just so that water starts to pool in his leaves. And he is ugly, I know. And yes, some water will get on the ground. That's okay, that's how working as intended. Now we take this, and we put him up here. Now some water has gotten on the ground. When the water gets on the ground, what you do is you go over to the paper towels and you scrub it up like this. Great. It helps if you do warm water, because the cold water makes it seem like you're taking a shower, because some of the water will pour on you. Also, I wouldn't do that while the dryer's running. And then that's it, you're done. That's how you water the plants, Derek. Remember, do this once before you leave, and then once right when you get back. And all the plants should survive the winter. This has been great.